Stand up. Give me a second, y'all. Trying to get my second camera to connect to the stream I've got going. There she is. All right. Give me, dadgummit. Nope, that way. Hit the wrong button. All right. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay. There we are. Oh, my goodness. Were y'all waiting on me? How are you? It didn't completely take the hike. I still have a throbbing headache, but it is definitely much more manageable. I can function. I don't know why you keep going invisible, Sin. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand why you keep going invisible. Whoop, whoop. All right, y'all. Oh, hell no. When you guys drop that link, let's get her up over 200. Let's do this. I know we can do it. Oh, hell no. Let me get my tablet so I've got the bigger chat. Oh, yeah, I'm good on power on this. Don't need that. Clear. Close all. I have been painting all day. Just about done painting in that room. Got all the trim painted. Got all the cutting in done. So all I've got left to do is just the walls, which I'll have that done in no time tomorrow. My bed frame, my new bed frame was supposed to be delivered today, and per usual, UPS did not follow through. So my bed will not be here until Monday because UPS does not deliver here on the weekends. Oh, come on, cooperate with me. There we go. Okay, big view. All comments. Okay. Hey, Donna. Hey, Fairy. Sweet. All right. All right, Donna. We'll see you later, honey. Oh, I watched it today too. I surely did while I was painting. Well, I didn't watch it. I listened while I was painting. Okay. I got caught up. Yes, I most certainly did listen to it while I was painting. Yes, we will be collaborating on some information for healthcare for dogs and overall care for dogs. Well, yeah, pet health. Um, but yes, I most certainly listened while I was painting today. I surely did. Oh, tell you what though, I'm one hurting puppy tonight. But all the cutting in is done, all the trim is done. All I have to do is paint the walls. So I'm happy. I am happy. It's going to be nice once it's done. And I didn't end up with any paint on my glasses. Yet. Yet. That will probably change tomorrow with the roller. Yeah, I got home from work yesterday, man. Stretched out across hubby's bed, snuggled with the dog. I don't get migraines like that much anymore. I used to get them all the time. And I mean all the time. But I stretched across hubby's bed. Mona got up there and snuggled with me. And that was all she wrote. She wrote, I was out. And I slept because I'd already taken some migraine medicine, the Excedrin migraine. And he woke me up about, I got home about 3:30, 3:30, and I just conked out. He woke me up about 4:30 and gave me some fast release extra strength Tylenol on top of the Excedrin because it was just about done. I took that and conked back out again for another hour and a half. And got up, got something to eat, something small to eat because I was a little nauseous from it. And started working in the room, washing walls. Just slowly. Just slowly. And little things. I'd work, 10 minutes or so, and then I'd go sit down for a little while. And then they got home about 9:30, brought me a plate because they went to my brother's house for fireworks. And I stayed home to rest. They brought me a plate home. I ate a little bit more because I had already taken another dose of the Tylenol, and I ate a little bit more of that. Everybody went to bed. I went to bed, and I slept completely through the night until 5 o'clock this morning. And that is unheard of for me. I didn't get up a single time until 5 o'clock this morning, and then it was up and down from 5 to 10. I finally got out of bed at 10. Okay, so hey Red. Yes, sleep is absolutely an escape, and I slept. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I am feeling a bit better. Yes, I'm functioning today. It doesn't feel like I have about 4 ice picks trying to split my skull now. You gotta be kidding me. That is ridiculous. Welcome in, One Sonic. And then you have a whole nother camp that would argue on the other side of that they're more accurate. And you don't have to worry about batteries or the adhesive coming off. And they are multi-purpose. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. How about doctors just fall in the middle when it comes to service animals? Happy Friday to you, Ro. I don't have one. I don't understand why doctors can't fall in the middle when it comes to stuff like this. Yes, very true. They absolutely do. So, like what Mona does is she actually um, strike two. Hello, Egg. Um, what Mona does is not only does she help me get up, if I get down on the ground or I squat down and I have a hard time getting up, um, she allows me to brace off her shoulders, and she's the perfect height for that for me, um, and push up on her. But then if I'm having a hard time walking or I'm dragging my feet too much, she'll actually, and if I'm not noticing it because I'm so used to walking like that, she'll actually bounce off to make me pay attention to walking so that I'm not dragging. I'm watching where I'm walking better so I don't trip on things. Yeah, no, welcome in, my dear. Hope she was more on board once you told her that, because there's absolutely more research that says that service dogs aid in more independence. I mean, I know Mona has done wonders for me being more independent. I mean, I was having such a hard time today. My knees kept popping and wanting to go out to the when I went to the store. Let me switch mics. Make sure the volume's down. So when I went to the store with hubby this afternoon, we just went to go get some new plugs for the room. And because I had to put new electrical plugs in that room. And thank you. My husband doesn't do electrical. I do. We had an old ceiling fan that I don't care for ceiling fans personally. So I wanted to change it out to just a regular light. So we ran to the hardware store real quick, and we went ahead and left Mona at home because it was quite hot this afternoon. And yeah, I hate getting old. So we left Mona at home and just walking across the parking lot at the hardware store to go get what we needed. Good Lord. It's Friday night. It's freaking Friday night. Anyways, going across the parking lot to go inside and get the outlets and the light that I needed. He had to actually hold my hand to make sure I didn't stumble because my knees kept wanting to give out. Just walking across the parking lot. And seeing that's what Mona does for me is she'll sense when my knees are weak and when I'm having a hard time walking, and she'll stay right by my side to give me support. Your cat wouldn't appreciate it. Insurance. Yep. Exactly. That's all you got to do. Oh, thank you. You're fine, Sin. You're fine. Yeah, I know. It's sad, especially when we're talking about service dogs and, the advantages of having service dogs and what they can do for somebody, especially those with mobility challenges. Oh, Egg, tell me about it. My kids, I have a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old, both girls, and they're usually right there with me when I'm doing small electrical and stuff like that. And then they're right there with their daddy when he's doing plumbing. He does plumbing and I do the electrical. No, I didn't. It's just a sketch style, which is what I prefer. But yeah, and then even with my nails and all, I'm out under the hood of my car doing oil changes and the whole 9 yards, changing tires. I don't care. My kids are right there with me. That's one thing I've always told my kids from day one. Anytime I'm doing anything like that, they will be with me to learn so that they never have to rely on anybody to have to take care of them. They will know how to do maintenance and everything by themselves. So they never have to rely on anybody to take care of them. And if they don't know how to do it, they will know how to find out how to do it. Also, one of the reasons I take them to the shooting range. I know sometimes it could be a pain. Hey, Maya. Dude, can we not learn how to be respectful? You'll never get a decent, okay. Men, young men, let me give you a life lesson. Let me give you a life lesson, young men. Listen. Listen. If you want a good woman, be respectful. Be honorable. Coming in like that ain't gonna get you what you want. Ain't gonna get nothing but a trifling trick. Be respectful. Be honorable. Good Lord. Can't even hang out with my friends without y'all being ignorant. Thank you, Egg. Y'all want honorable women that know how to handle business and do what needs to be done? Come in respectful. First of all, I'm married happily. I don't need a man. I got one. I got a license on him. It's all good. Exactly, Sim. Yes. And Egg's got it too. Respect and listen. Good night. Ay, ay, ay. Hi, Brian. You've missed all the action already. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, it all depends. Pal, he's already in bed for the night. He goes to bed as soon as the sun goes down. I'm usually up all night. Right, Maya? Yeah, if I need something done, it's usually I take care of it. I only thing I don't do is plumbing. I leave that for him. I hate messing with water. I deal with enough water at work. Well, there's a point. There's a point. Sometimes you have to put your foot down and say enough is enough, of course. But some of these comments that I've been getting tonight already have just been flat ignorant. No, Zesty, I'm not. No, I'm Italian and my husband is Puerto Rican. Yeah, he definitely does deserve better. So, on to our usual. How was y'all's day? I'm going to start from the top, actually, so I don't put my arm on it. And the light pad went off. How was y'all's day? Hey, Dr. Mark. We'll work on these two small ones. Hopefully, it slows down a little bit tonight. Oh, I can understand why. Oh, oh, thank goodness I am done with the step ladder. Thank goodness. Got that all done today. I think that's probably why my knees were hurting so bad. All that stepping up. Well, I apologize. But so far, in the just this little bit, that 26 minutes, it has been absolutely crazy. So if you feel that way, I apologize. All right. Number 19. Yes, yes. Don't forget to boost our small channel friends and make sure we add Brian onto that too, since he's in today. Hello, Form 13. How are you, darling? Yes, it is. I mean, holy crap. 27 minutes, and how many people? It's been bad already. 26 minutes, 27 minutes. Oh my goodness. Brian. How is everybody's 4th of July weekend? It has been absolutely crazy. I've been trying to stay at home myself. Are you? Kind of the same way. I've been trying to stay at home. I ended up staying home last night. The fam. Oh, yeah, for you, Scooter Mom. The fam went out to my brother's house last night. I stayed home. Was Fairy heading out? Good night, Fairy. We'll talk to you later. Oh, Susan. Yeah, that that was horrific. That cold was something else, and it kicked my butt. It kicked my butt for sure. But the good thing is, with plenty of rest and plenty of hydration, it does get better for sure. Just takes a while. I still occasionally find myself in a coughing fit, but not as bad as it was, that's for sure. I was hoping, hey, no face. I was hoping that my new bed frame would be here so I could at least start getting my stuff upstairs, and then we could get the paint for the downstairs for the kids. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen until Monday. Because ain't no way I can sleep on the floor. I wouldn't be able to move. Cricket didn't come on either. Oh no. Like I said, the fam got home around 9:30. I was up with them for a little bit. I ate a little bit, and then I went back to bed. And I slept straight through. And I never sleep straight through the night unless I'm sick or I have a migraine. And it seriously felt like I had 4 ice picks. Somebody was shoving 4 ice picks through my skull yesterday. It was horrible. Well, dadgum. I didn't even look when I got up at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock her time? That would have been what, 3? Oh yeah, see, I was still out cold. That would have been 3 o'clock my time. Yeah, that would have been like 3 o'clock my time. Yeah, I was still out cold. I didn't get up the first time until 5 o'clock, and then I was up and down from 5 to 10 when I finally got out of bed. Yeah, no, it's not the kind of acupuncture I would recommend at all. It was horrific. I just wanted to cry, but I knew if I cried, that would make it worse. And I was not about to do that. Yeah, I've had little migraines here and there. I haven't had a big one like that in a while, and it put me down. It put me down big time. Like I said, I got home from work and I'd been fighting with it all day at work. Luckily, I didn't have any loud dogs, so that was helpful. Um, so I got home from work. I came straight in, didn't even take my pouch off, and just laid across my husband's bed. Mona climbed up there and got in between us because he was laying there watching TV, just stretched out, relaxing. And I laid across the bed at his feet. Mona got up there and snuggled with me, snuggled with him, and then came back and snuggled with me. And then I was out cold. He woke me up when he got up, got dressed, got ready to go. He was going out to my brother's house. Woke me up, handed me some medicine, asked me if I was going, and I wasn't even really coherent. Yeah, seeing daylight. Yeah, we never see daylight in Cricket's windows. And then I told him I'd stay home and just rest. I took that. It was the fast release, quick release, extra strength Tylenol. He handed me 3 of those, and I took those, drank about half a bottle of water with that, laid my head back down because he's got the not just the room darkening, but he's got the blackout curtains in his room. So that's why I went in his room. And so I laid my head back down and immediately fell back asleep, and then slept again for another hour and a half, 2 hours, and then finally got up. And I could get up without falling over. Um, got something to eat, got another bottle of water, drank it, and then went in the room and started washing walls. And it took me the rest of the night to just wash the walls down because I can only stand 10, 15 minutes at a time before I'd start getting dizzy from the migraine. So I'd work a little bit and then I'd sit down and rest and just play on my phone for a little bit or just lean my head back for a little while. And of course, Mona's stuck to me like glue. Um, they got home about 9:30. They brought me a plate and I ate some more, took some more Tylenol, and then went back to bed. That's what I did yesterday. When I got home from work, that's what I did. Got up this morning. Well, I slept all straight through the night, which is never for me. You guys know that. How often am I up till 2 o'clock in the morning with you guys? And then back up at 7 to get ready for work. Yeah, we were supposed to all go out to my brother's house because they're not far from the golf course where they set off the fireworks. But yeah, no, I stayed at home. Yeah. Yeah, I was out cold. Slept all the way through the night. The first time I woke up was at 5 o'clock this morning. Got up, ran upstairs to the bathroom real quick, came back downstairs, snuggled with Mona some more. I was back out, and then up and down from 5 to 10 when I finally got out of bed. And I still have a little bit of the headache, but the majority of the migraine itself is gone. No face. Yeah, see, it's just now 11 o'clock here. But I'm usually a horrible insomniac. All right, Scooter Mom. So, and then tomorrow, we were hoping for my bed frame to be here so I could, like I said, start moving, finish the painting and then start moving things up into into my new room, and then that would start emptying this room so I can get that wall painted blue for my youngest and that wall painted purple for my oldest. And then we could start putting their stuff away in here, but that's not going to work. All the beds are going to be here. Bed frames and beds, new mattresses are going to be here on Monday. So, once I finish painting, I'll move what I can. So you might see me sometime this weekend in the new room. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. I don't hit it often. And it usually comes with a migraine when I hit it. That or I get sick. Oh, thanks, Red. Yeah, I'm excited too. It'll help a lot because then I won't be up and down the stairs as much. So that'll be good. I mean, I'll still have to go up and down the stairs for the laundry room because the laundry room is right there. But it's not going to be as much multiple times a day, especially when my knees are acting up, which was the biggest thing my husband was worried about. The kids are getting older now. They need more space. So it's going to be nice. It's going to give them more space, give them more room to stretch out a bit. It's forcing me to downsize a little bit, which is good. Oh, you poor thing. Both you and Red. Hey, Carrie Ann. Oh, So I kicked the cigarettes last year when I had my or when I had my surgery. Hey, Oregon Valley girl. Thanks for popping in. That was hard, but I didn't have a choice because I couldn't walk for 10 days to go outside to smoke. And I was staying at my family member's house. I was not about to smoke in her house. So that, I didn't have a choice. That's when I went to straight vape. And over the past, well, April was a year, year, little over a year now. I've even dropped the nicotine content in my vape. So I'm working on it. My goal is to quit completely. I'm getting there slowly, but surely I am getting there. So I am getting there. It just takes time. And the barometric pressure, we don't get a lot of that here. That's one of the good things about living in the desert. We don't get a lot of storms. So that's helpful. We live a bit higher up, so when we do get storms, they move through quickly. That helps. So, so how are you, Carrie Ann, Oregon Valley girl? How are you guys? Red. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. Yes, please. Where's my little chilly down here? I don't know where my shirt is. So mine is um I started at 50. So it's the different measurement. And I'm down to 25 for the most part. I can't do free base. I'm on Salt Neck. So it's a different measurement. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it was hot today too in northeastern Nevada. Yeah, so you're the free base. So that's measured a little bit differently than the Salt Neck is for the nicotine content. So I'm basically if you guys are doing free base, I'm about half the nicotine content than when I started, which is usually the 50. That's the highest. Maybe not the highest, but it's the highest what I can buy in the vape shop here in town. Yes, definitely better than winter because we get horrific winds. We get winds, 40-mile-an-hour winds. And with those winds, and you get um, when you have, you know, -10, and then you get 40-mile-an-hour winds, you end up with -40-degree temperatures. I mean, that's not uncommon in the wintertime here. Oh, they don't allow above 25. See, now I'd be okay because that's about where I'm at for the most part, unless there's a flavor I want to try and they don't have it in the 25, and they usually will have it in 35. But when I made the switch to full vape, I started at 50 last year, and now I'm down to mostly 25. So I'm getting there. I am getting there. I've smoked 30 years. It's freaking hard. Ours isn't necessarily a damp cold. We're high desert, so but it's whipping, howling winds. I was trying to hide that. We are in the mountains, Sin, literally. I forgot to tell you about that part. And you just make sure you lay her up. I told you we're in the mountains. I told you, literally in the mountains. Scooter mom. Yeah, you should be sleeping. You're not usually an night owl like this. Then no, actually, you put the lid on the pot, and it only takes like 10 minutes. Now, like seriously, you put the lid on the pot, and it just then you're good to go. It doesn't take near as long. Then we're 6,500 feet in the air, and I live on the mountain above town, so it's like 6,700 feet in the air. Girl. uh, yeah, no, you just put a top on the pot. They boil faster. Uh, I missed you guys last night. No, not the entire winter, just for a couple months. That's why you keep checking on them. You just keep checking on them so they don't boil over. I did. I missed you guys last night. It felt weird going to bed without talking to you guys, but I couldn't even see straight last night. It was just like I know I knew if I tried to go live, it was just going to be an absolute disaster. Red. Well, that's good. Well, don't worry, Sin. I do too. I absolutely do too. I'm sitting here cold. Yeah, see, Scooter Mom's got that. She's got it fixed. Yeah, I'm cold right now. It's orchid. I do believe orchids and koi fish. This was not labeled, so I don't have a title for the painting. I did try to match the flowers, and the flowers, the best I could come with was orchids. This is going to be gifted to my landlord for her new apartment. So, oh, that one wasn't, I haven't rolled these out to make sure they're completely stuck yet. But my landlord is Asian, and I know a lot of the Asian cultures are koi fish and orchids are seen as a symbol of good luck. And she just moved into a new apartment, and I'm going to gift this to her for her new apartment. But I'm not gonna lie, I get bored with flowers. So I figured this would be a perfect opportunity to work on this together, and also have this stream as a bit of a distraction stream for everybody with all the stress that has been going on lately. And just kind of give everybody a place to come and relax and hang out and just kind of distract ourselves with some conversation and crafting. So that's what we've been doing. Yeah, I'm good. That's one of the reasons me and hubby have separate rooms, because he likes it like a freaking igloo, and I like it warm, not hot, just comfortable warm, you know? Maybe 65, 70, reasonable, good, not Arctic, like he likes it. No, bless his heart. He, being all serious for a moment, he can't sleep well if it's too warm for him. And I don't sleep well if it's too cold, because I end up tucking my arms underneath me like this. And then I can't use my arms the next day because my elbows hurt and my wrists. So, because I've slept on them all night, and I slept on them all night. So if he gets too hot, he starts snoring because he can't breathe. He gets congested and he can't breathe, and he will snore so bad that I have like 4 robes that I wear constantly, even in the summertime. Yes, like one of them is like a full length robe to the floor almost. Yeah, it's actually right there. See, right there, right there. I'm half tempted to put it on because my jean shirt is upstairs. But he'll get to snoring so bad that he will wake himself up. He'll give himself bloody noses because he's snoring so hard. So yeah, that's a big reason. That, and I'm a horrible insomniac, and he has a rotating schedule where he works 12 to 14-hour shifts, days and nights. So I woke him up too much because I can't be still. I can't be quiet. So that's why we have separate rooms, which it works well, because then I can have it as warm as I want and I need, so that I'm not tucking my arms underneath me, because I get too cold and I'm literally hugging myself and sleeping on my arms, which then makes my arms absolutely useless the next day. And then he can have it as cold as he needs it, so that he's not snoring horrifically and waking himself up because he gets congested from the heat. So it works out perfect. I tried that, but it puts off too much heat for him and it still makes him too hot. We tried that. Yep, it still puts off too much heat. I can't even snuggle up to him too much because he starts getting too hot. I know. Tell me about it, Sin. Yeah, 72 is perfect for me. No, 72 is perfect for me. I'm a happy camper. I could. My body loves the heat in Vegas. Yep. As long as there's a light breeze that keeps that hot air moving, I could sit outside all day long in that heat. My body loves it. The wind stops though. That stagnant hot air makes it hard to breathe. But if we have a light breeze that keeps that hot air moving, I'm golden. I could sit outside in Vegas all day long. Him, on the other hand, nobody. He's outside 2 seconds and he's pouring sweat. Yep, exactly. Oregon Valley girl. Exactly. We still hang out. I'll like yesterday when I got home from work. I mean, he's got the complete blackout curtains. So when I got home from work yesterday, even though it was ice cold in his room, I grabbed his blanket, I wrapped up in his blanket, and I just stretched across his bed because my head hurt so bad. So yeah, he puts off so much heat that even the slightest amount of heat, like me snuggling up to him or a heated blanket, he's done for. And then, like I said, it also doesn't help that I'm a horrible insomniac. I mean, I'm up till all hours of the night, early morning, and I can't tell you how many times I'm just going to bed and he's about ready to get up in 10 or 15 minutes. So, and go work a 12 to 14-hour shift. So, yes, we are a bit drier. Yeah. No, we are definitely a bit drier, so it does make it a bit different heat than Texas. You guys do have a higher humidity level. I mean, I would love to snuggle up to him because he's so daggone warm, but sadly, that's not to be, not to be, because then he starts sweating, and that's all she wrote. He's like, "Okay, you got to go." I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I'm getting too hot." Okay, but no, it works well for us going, having our separate spaces. Because too, when he irritates me, I just go, "Fine, I'm going to my room." Yeah, exactly. That's what it used to be when we still had the same room. Um, but then he would get mad because then it would take hours because I would turn the air conditioner off and it would take hours for the room to get cold again for him. So yeah. So we just found that it works better for me to have my own space because then I can craft, I can sew, I can do whatever I want and not bother him. So I can have all my things in my space and do whatever I want, and I don't have to bother him. I don't have to wake him up in the middle of the night because I got to go in there and get something. I didn't grab something that I needed for a project, or I just have all my stuff that I need. So it works perfect. That's him. That's him. That's what he tells me. Even though I'm not hot, he's the hot one. But he's like, oh God, it's too hot. It's too hot. He doesn't ever say I'm too hot. It's too hot. And then he's like, yeah, no. Not unless he has a fan blowing directly on him. And then he can tolerate it for, I don't know, about 15 minutes. He'd rather hold my hand, that way he doesn't get too hot. Okay. At least my hand's not getting cold. But bless his heart, he puts in some hours. So it's like, when we decided to go this route, it worked out really well. And he got more solid sleep because he didn't have to fight with the air conditioner. He didn't have to fight with me having to be warmer and trying to find that happy medium, because neither one of us were really finding it, because I don't get very much sleep. See, and I don't care for air movement, and he does. I'm kosher with no fans at all. I'm happy. But he has to have that movement. He has the AC unit blowing over him this way, and then he has a fan blowing over him this way. I'm good. I'm good. I have no fans in my room. I do, but they're not on. I have the phone cooler going right now. That's it. Because that phone gets a little warm. But yeah, when we found out that it just works better this way, because I was staying up so late, I just started sleeping separately and everything, and it just worked really well. Oh, um, because I can sleep warmer for the little bit of sleep that I do get. I can sleep warmer, which is how I sleep better. And he can sleep as cold as he wants. Oh yeah, this man, not this past winter, but the winter before, this man had his daggone window open, a bedroom window open, clear up until we had a snowstorm, like a massive snowstorm. Who does that? It was clear up until like February. He had his bedroom window open, clear up till like February. And the only reason he closed it is because we had the snowstorm coming. So you wouldn't have snow come in the window. I'm like, dude, you are not normal. You are not normal. So, but yeah, that way I can have it warmer and I can sleep, because I sleep better if I'm warm. If I'm like on the verge of sweating, I'm a happy camper. I'm super happy. And he can have it as cold as he wants. Works out perfect. Works out perfect. And I can stay up as late as I want. I don't have to worry about keeping him up or waking him up, um, anything like that. His only worry is me walking up and down the stairs so much. So that's why he wants to put me upstairs and then trade spaces with the kids. Bring the kids down here. It's a little bit bigger for the kids. And then put me upstairs so that I'm not walking up and down the stairs as much. So it's a little bit safer for me. Oh yeah, I know that procrastination. Oh yeah, no, he loves Loves having the window open in the wintertime. Loves it. And yes, yes, I agree. Organizing can get you in the mood for bigger things. Yeah, I do have one. I just bought one for my desk with me, moving upstairs. So I do have a small one for my desk because my desk is going to be in front of the window. So do have one. It's just a small fan, like, it's like this 4-inch cyclone fan. I can't call it a menopause fan though, because I'm nowhere near a menopause. So I can't call it menopause. But yeah, it's a little 4-inch cyclone fan. Since I am going to be upstairs, it is a bit warmer in the summertime upstairs. So yeah, you better knock on wood. You better. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so I don't have a second monitor, but my main laptop that I use on when I do lives from the laptop has a second screen built in. So that's been helpful. But I don't have a second separate monitor. Yay. It definitely does help with sharing things, for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that with my stuff going into the smaller room. That's for sure. But the good part is I'm going to actually have a closet instead of just a uh, storage closet type thing. So that's going to be helpful because that's where my dresser is going to be instead of having this thing behind me. Because I have this right here because it blocks some of the excess glare of the light. But behind that is actually where my clothes are. And I have my camos hanging on that. What do you need with a 55-inch monitor? Okay, my TV is 32-inch. Can I turn that? How would I do that? I'd have to completely rearrange my room. Okay, let's see this. Let's see. That's the title to the new trailer. This is the new room because I'm going from a rectangle room to a square room. Well, a rectangle room to a square room because we're giving a bigger room to the kids. And that room has not been painted in, well, my youngest just turned 11 and we painted it when I was still pregnant with her. So this room has not been painted in a little over 11 years. So it desperately needed a paint job. Like how else can I turn this around to put my desks together, because my office desk is not going to be big enough. I don't know, because my dresser is going to go in the closet here. This is the door. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. I'm gonna have to play with it. See if I can make it work. Yes, I'm gonna be finding a lot of those things that I know it's around here somewhere. Dadgummit. Oh no, I'm pretty well aware of everything I have. Yes, I'm pretty well aware of everything I have. Just where I put it is the problem. That's usually the problem. Where the hell did I put it? That is usually the problem. Uh, that is almost always the problem. We have chatted so much tonight. I haven't hardly done any dotting. I'm telling you, I missed you guys last night. Did not feel right not going live last night. All right, then. Yeah, it definitely did not feel right not going live last night. But sometimes with those migraines, sounds like I'm drunk. So I was like, yeah, probably not a good idea. I hear you, darling. I hear you. That's kind of a big reason why I started these streams, was to just kind of give everybody a break and a distraction, to hopefully allow cooler heads to prevail. We shall see. We shall see. Good night, my dear. I do understand that feeling. I have only done it a time or two, but I do understand it. And it's usually over either thread or yarn. that I have done that. Yes, sharp cheddar is the best. Um, Acrylic itself doesn't usually fuzz up on its own. It usually collects fuzz. Um, some higher qualities of bamboo I've had pretty good luck with, medium to higher qualities of bamboo. And cotton seems to do really well. 100% cotton. But that's also one that it itself doesn't fuzz up, but it can collect fuzz. But then again, every yarn is a little different. Every yarn is going to react a little differently. And every yarn has its own wash requirements. And that is all going to play a part in how it reacts when washed. Yeah, I paint a little bit, but not a lot to have a ton of different types of paint. See, and that's part of my problem too, Sin. No matter what I do, everything collects fuzz because of what I do. So there's not much. I can minimize it, but I cannot stop it. I can minimize, but I cannot stop it because of what I do for a living. I come home covered in dog hair. There is not anything I can do. I come home, I change, and I'm still gonna have dog hair floating around. It is what it is. There's not anything I can do about it. I can minimize, but I cannot stop it. Maya. But yeah, and like I said, you could definitely try different types, different blends. Bamboo seems to be really popular right now. But a lot of it's going to come down to making sure that you are washing it per the washing instructions to make sure that you're um, taking care of the fiber properly. Stuff like wool, and those of that family are going to fuzz up more um, when washing and caring for them over time. That's kind of what they're supposed to do and what they naturally do. Um, Wool is how you make felt. So the more you wash it, the more it's going to want to try to felt. But stuff like cotton or acrylic or even the bamboo yarns that they have nowadays, they tend to um, felt less. Um, they just don't. The fibers don't collect and weave into themselves like wool does, natural wool does. So that's kind of where you want to look, what you want to look for, and just make sure that you're following the washing and care instructions properly. Yeah. Oh yeah, those things are going to last forever. You take care of them properly. Yeah, the three German shepherds will do it too. You'll get that natural wool. It'll want to felt. Oh, you're welcome, Red. I mean, that's not a comprehensive, but that's a good place to start. Yeah, the smoother the fiber, the more likely it is to just slough off. Wow. All right. Right, Scooter Mom. Satin's really good for curly hair for sure. Hmm. Okay. Looks like I'm only doing two colors tonight after painting with paintbrushes all day and cutting in corners. I got two colors done though. Better than nothing. It's already been an hour? And a half? Goodness gracious. Doesn't feel like it. Nothing stays put. Well, here's the thing. Satin is really good um for curly hair. It keeps the curly hair from breaking and drying out too much. So if you don't have curly hair, it's not quite as necessary. I know, Scooter Mom. Thank you, Red. Yeah, I can't believe we've been on for an hour and a half already. Holy cannoli. Yeah, my hands are tired from cutting in. There's one ranch style window, one regular window, the door, and the closet. And of course, top trim and bottom trim all the way around. My hands hurt. I got 2 colors done though. However small, I still got 2 colors done. Everybody feel relaxed and de-stressed? Oh yeah, a satin bonnet works really well too. Oh. And I'm hoping, being upstairs, I'm gonna have a better signal too. Yeah, I almost feel the same way, but I think they're not awful. They're not too awful. They're a little swollen right through here. Right through here. You can see it right there. Not awful. Good. Oh, Scooter Mom. Just try to relax. Well, I'm sending you good energy. How about that, Maya? Good, Sin. That's that's what we're here for. Just try to relax. I'm gonna see if I can find my tiger balm. Put on my knuckles. Oh, it's gonna be a lot better tomorrow because all I have to do is roll out the walls. All the cutting in is done. All the trim is painted. It's just rolling out the walls tomorrow. Yeah, it's not usually my fingers that get real bad. It's usually like right through here, my knuckles that swell up and get sore, and like the palms of my hands. Ugh. Oh yeah, neuropathy sucks. It's the worst. If you can see where the swelling is. It's a little bit. Good, Maya. Heat from the shower probably helps a lot. Get your blood flowing. Yeah. Mine is just like the whole, like my thumb, which we're pretty sure, doctor's pretty sure it's arthritis, just from my job for so long. And then just the general pain is probably arthritis from my job. Because when I do swell, it's right through here and right around these main joints and around my thumb on both hands. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, Maya's starting her day. Yeah, mine ache. It's more than, I guess that's the better way to explain it. It's not that they're painful, just so much that they ache, and it's irritating and it's uncomfortable. And they do swell up. Yeah. But it's most likely arthritis form from my job. That snuck up on me. I think that's my cue. That wasn't just a yawn yawn, that was a tired yawn. Oh, buddy. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Ah, you guys got a storm or something coming in? Yeah, Scooter Mom, I get that a lot too. We don't get very much humidity, but when we do, it's not fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think that's my cue to go ahead and go to bed. It's early. Um, is who's live? Cricket? That's probably what it is. It's the beginning. Dadgummit. Yeah, some sleep. You know, that storm probably probably at the beginning of it now. I remember those days. I need to get some more biofreeze. I surely do. That helps too. And then I have Tiger Balm that I use too, and I kind of switch back and forth with those. But thank you for reminding me. And thank you for stopping in. Um, Next time I go to the pharmacy, I need to pick some up. I definitely need to get some. Is that Leah's? All right, let's go ahead and head on to, I'm assuming that's Leah. Oh, that's right. Cricket doesn't show. Is that Cricket's or is that Leah's? Yeah, she's not on the space. Who, where are we going? Where are we going? You tell me where we're going. I'm leaving it up to you guys. That's Cricket. Let's head over to Cricket. Oh, It might not have kicked over. It takes a couple minutes to upload or update. Sometimes it may not have kicked over yet. So how about this? If you want to head over to Cricket, Chow Smut, her link is in the chat. If you want to head on over to Fluffer, you can find her on the sptv.space site. Oh, honey, I don't have a Costco here. Closest Costco is 250 miles. I'll be heading back to Vegas, though, sometime in September. So I'll probably pick some up. But in the meantime, I'll probably just get some at the pharmacy when they open back up on Monday. Because they do sell the small bottles at the pharmacy here in town. But I do need to get some more. I am out. Thank you for reminding me. All right, so Cricket, Chow Smut, her link is in the chat. Or if you want to head over to Fluffer or Leah, you can find them on the sptv.space site. I am heading out. I am starting to get uncomfortable in this chair. And I will not promise to be live tomorrow, but I promise I will try. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. And don't stay up too late. Talk to you guys later.